Welcome to the Bank of America Countdown to Green as we get set to go racing.
The Talladega Superspeedway in Alabama, NASCAR's biggest and perhaps its boldest track. It takes days of preparation for 500 miles of racing. Not the teams, the fans. A world-famous track in NASCAR's most famous infield. These fans don't camp here, they move in. Today, more than 140,000 have come to Alabama to see the stars of the NASCAR Nextel Cup Series attack Talladega. Year 2 of the chase and 2 wild races. Now the one wild card, Talladega.
And 3 wide behind you.
Please don't anybody make a mistake.
The chase for the championship is 10 tracks long, and no track is longer or stronger than this one. More than 2.5 miles of memories.
His father won here 10 times. Earnhardt Jr. with a checkered flag.
Some good, and some not so good.
The big crash happened on the final lap.
Oh, we got a car sideways in the front. Number 5, the checker is out, and somebody upside down.
You have 5 seconds to catch your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Talladega, where everyone is on the fast track to the front. But can you stay there? And can you get here? 500 miles on the edge of your seat and this seat. Today, the most important race, the next one, Talladega. NBC Sports presents the NASCAR Chase for the Championship. Today, it's NASCAR Nextel Cup Series racing from the Talladega Superspeedway in Alabama. Hello, everyone. The NBC Race family, happy to welcome you to Talladega and thrilled to tell you that NBC is your exclusive home for the final 8 races of the Chase for the Nextel Cup. This is the Bank of America Countdown to Green. I'm Bill Weber. There are 9 races in the Chase for the Nextel Cup. 9 races and Talladega. The rules make this the wild card in the championship deck. A race where restrictor plates keep the cars bunched together in a high-speed ballet of balance and brawn. Here, there are no small mistakes because even the slightest error could lead to the big one, the multi-car wreck that takes out a number of cars and could take out some of the 10 contenders for the championship. Here is the points picture heading in. Jimmie Johnson back on top, coming in off the win last Sunday at Dover. It's just 23 points back to Stewart and Biffle in the tie for 5th. Matt Kenseth and Kurt Busch both had trouble last week. The maximum gain possible in one race is 156 points. And with the style of racing we see at Talladega, this picture could change significantly by the end of today. 1 year ago, Jimmie Johnson finished 2nd in the chase for the championship, 8 points behind Kurt Busch. In this race, Busch finished 5th. Johnson finished 37th. Jimmie has 17 career wins, 3 this season, but none at this place. And in his 3 fall races here, his best finish is 34th. Today, Johnson is hoping better things are in the cards.
All my life I've been searching for something. Something never comes, never leads to nothing. Nothing satisfies, but I'm getting closer to the prize at the end of the rope.
The past 2 seasons, Jimmie Johnson has finished runner-up to the NASCAR Nextel Cup champion. Last year, the driver of the Lowe's Chevrolet made a late-season surge, winning 4 of the last 6 races. Now, with last week's win at Dover, Johnson is on top of the championship standings with only 8 races remaining, the deepest point in the season he's ever been on top. To reach his dream, however, Johnson will need to avoid some of the troubles that have hit him in his 7 starts at Talladega.
Where's Mark Martin going? He takes out Jimmie Johnson before the race even starts.
Oh, trouble. Johnson spinning to the inside.
Don't come back across the racetrack. He's going to...
I don't think he's got much of a choice, but
that was...
Oh, boy, did he just get through there.
The engine does sound sick, and it is smoking. Tough break for Jimmie Johnson.
Yeah, it sounds really bad.
Really sick. Yeah, it's over. That's too bad.
Trouble now. Truex spins to the inside lane. 2 cars out of it and slamming the Jimmy Johnson, the championship leader, certainly hoping for better things today. How much does past performance weigh on your mind before you start?
Not too much. I mean, really, the only thing out of the last 3 false starts that I could control was the bump drafting in one of the races where I closed off the radiator inlet and cooked the engine. The other stuff I really couldn't control, and we'll just go from there. You know, really just get out and have a smooth day if we can. I know everybody's saying the same thing. We'll just see what unfolds.
Your car got a little left rear body damage in practice yesterday. How big was the damage, and how much concern?
We're not concerned. I mean, it definitely bent some of the frame and different things underneath the back of the car. So Chad and the guys worked real hard last night to get everything straightened out. Our biggest concern was going through tech, because when we got hit, it bent the frame and the body and stuff to where the templates didn't fit. So I know the guys were working hard to get everything right for NASCAR. And with Los Monte Carlo should be in good shape today.
All right, good luck today, Jimmy. Jimmy Johnson, the championship leader, starts 9th. Bill?
Thanks, Alan. Here at Talladega, NASCAR requires teams to run a restrictor plate that reduces speeds by restricting airflow to the engine. Less air, less horsepower, and therefore slower speeds. The result, big packs of cars and big wrecks. No one is immune from the troubles at Talladega, and you can see how these guys in the chase have had their share of poor finishes at this track. Rusty Wallace has 44 starts here and just one top 5 finish, 5th in 1988. Today he starts 41st, and he's with Matt Yoakum.
Bill, today is Rusty's final shot at that elusive restrictor plate victory, but starting deep in the field, Rusty, do you play it safe and hang there, or do you make a quick run to the front?
You know, I don't think you can play it safe and hang there, I really don't. I've seen these accidents happen all over this track, and I'm just going to, you know, make a calculated run to the front, you know, what do you call it, conservatively aggressive. That's what I've been doing all year long, and just try to get to the front, and that's it. I'm not going to play back there.
Well, if he does go to victory lane, it'll be a Talladega record as he rolls off from 41st. To Marty Snyder.
An impressive start to the chase for his teammate Ryan Newman, the only man with 2 top 5s in the first 2 chase races. And for the first time in his career, he said, I'm looking forward to a Talladega race. Why?
Well, you know, we've performed well as far as speed and consistency as far as running up front at the other three races. So we thought we had a good opportunity to do it again here at this race in Talladega. So after practice, I think I still feel the same way. Maybe not quite as much, but I think the all-tele Dodge was good. Obviously, we qualified great. Best we've ever qualified at a restrictor plate track. So look forward to today's race.
Hoping to dodge the big wreck that found him here in May. Finished 39th, Bill.
Thanks, Marty. That's the first lap. Here's what's ahead on the Talladega edition of the Bank of America Countdown to Green. It has been a season of disappointment for Dale Earnhardt Jr., but now Jr. is back at Talladega and back with his cousin and crew chief, Tony Eury Jr. Can these two make the Great 8 number 1? This is Carl Edwards' first full season in the Nextel Cup Series. He has 2 wins, a spot in the chase, and a chance at the Nextel Cup. Mark Martin is the leader of the Fab 5 at Roush Racing. Problem is, he has never won a championship. It is the only thing left on his to-do list, and this might be his last chance to do it. It's all coming up on the Bank of America Countdown to Green.